Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, wait, why does it look smaller today? Here's the shocking truth. In most cases, it's not about what you were born with. It's about how you live your life every single day. Yes, your daily habits, the food you eat, the way you sit, even your stress levels, can actually make your penis appear smaller. And the worst part? Most men have no idea they're doing it to themselves. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll discover the hidden lifestyle factors that may be robbing you of confidence, and how simple changes could completely shift the way you see yourself. This is not about medical complications or rare conditions. This is about everyday choices that slowly, silently play tricks on your body image. Today, I'm going to walk you through real examples, surprising facts, and situations every man can relate to. And trust me, what you're about to hear might just shock you. Picture this. A young professional named David. He works 9 to 5, spends most of his day sitting at a desk, stressed, and grabbing fast food between meetings. He's not overweight exactly, but slowly, without realizing it, his lifestyle starts changing the way his body looks. One day, while getting ready for a date, he glances in the mirror and thinks, "Why do I look smaller?" And here's the twist. David's not imagining things. Factor number 1. Excess body fat. See, when fat builds up around the lower belly and pubic area, it creates what's called a fat pad. This doesn't shrink the actual size, but it buries the base, making the visible part look shorter. A man with an average size could lose up to an inch of visible length just because of weight gain, and that's exactly what was happening to David. Now, here's where it gets worse. David had no clue that his sitting habits were making it even worse. Factor number 2. Poor posture. Think about how most of us sit. Slouched forward, shoulders rounded, belly compressed. This posture not only weakens your pelvic muscles, but also tucks everything inward, making you look smaller. Imagine the difference between standing tall with your core engaged versus slumping in a chair. One looks confident, the other, not so much. And then comes the hidden villain most men never think about. Factor number 3, stress and cortisol. David's job stress was through the roof. What he didn't know was that high stress levels increase a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol messes with blood flow, lowers testosterone, and even creates more fat storage around the belly. That's a triple attack: less blood flow, less hormone support, and more fat. No wonder things looked different. Now at this point, you're probably wondering, okay, so posture, fat, and stress. But is that it? Not even close. What happens next in David's story is something almost every man has done, sometimes without even realizing it. Because the next lifestyle factor is so common that it might be sitting in your pocket right now. And trust me, once you hear it, you'll never look at your daily routine the same way again. Remember David? Well, besides work stress and fast food, he had another habit: spending hours scrolling on his phone. Seems harmless, right? Except factor number 4, technology and sitting pressure. Long hours of sitting with a phone or laptop on your lap compress nerves and restrict blood flow in the pelvic area. Over time, this can reduce circulation, making things look less full, less alive. And if you've ever sat for hours, then stood up and felt that numbness, that's your body warning you. Now combine this with another hidden factor. Factor number 5, smoking and drinking. David loved his after-work beer and occasional smoke. What he didn't know is that nicotine narrows blood vessels and alcohol dehydrates the body, both reducing circulation. Again, the size itself doesn't change, but without proper blood flow, the appearance definitely does. Let's pause here for a second. Imagine 2 men, one who eats clean, exercises, manages stress, and takes care of his health. The other, sedentary, stressed, smoking, drinking. On paper, they might have the exact same natural size, but the way they look and feel? Night and day difference. Now, back to David's story. He started noticing not just changes in appearance, but also in confidence. He'd hesitate in relationships, second-guess himself, even avoid intimacy sometimes. And here's the heartbreaking truth. Millions of men go through the exact same struggle, not realizing that it's not their fault, but their lifestyle. And this brings us to the most surprising factor of all. Factor number 6, sleep deprivation. Yes, something as simple as not sleeping enough. Lack of sleep reduces testosterone, lowers energy, increases stress, and adds belly fat. David, burning midnight oil on projects and late-night Netflix, was basically sabotaging himself in his sleep. So what happened next? Did David accept this as his reality? Absolutely not. He decided to make small, consistent changes. First, he started walking daily, fixing his posture. Then, he cut down on fast food and replaced it with balanced meals. He also began practicing deep breathing to lower stress. Within weeks, not only did his body look better, but his confidence skyrocketed. And when confidence rises, everything else follows. So here's the truth. Your lifestyle can make you appear smaller, but the good news is you have full control to change it. Exercise, eat right, sleep well, fix your posture, manage stress. These simple changes can bring back not just your appearance, but also your confidence. Now, before you go, think about this. Which one of these factors do you recognize in your own life? Comment below and share your thoughts. And if this video gave you a wake-up call, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more life-changing insights, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Because confidence starts with knowledge, and you just took the first step.